Okay, I'm out here making a couple different videos, and while I'm out here, one thing I was doing was actually looking for tracks, and I found tracks of the Florida SkunkApe. There's a lot of them through here. I made a cast there, I made a cast over here. This one has a coyote stepped in it. There's several coyote tracks. There's several different sizes here. There's at least one adult, and then at least a couple of young ones, a couple of kids or juveniles. There's a couple of good juvenile tracks, and they're walking in a straight line. You can see they're walking in a straight line. They're not staggered like a human does. When a human walks, her feet are staggered. The Florida SkunkApe, they walk in a straight line. And there's tracks all through here. So I've just recently been learning about them and where to look for them. There's a big raccoon track. There's a lot of animal tracks through here. There's raccoon tracks. There's a deer track. There's some more of the SkunkApe tracks where they walk through here. There's some more good ones. There's another one I made a cast. And I've been walking right through here, so you'll see my boot tracks through here. There's some more tracks, and you can see where they're walking in a straight line. There's more. There's a juvenile. Another juvenile. And I've only been walking back and forth through this little section so I don't disturb any of that. There's some more tracks here. I just made some casts right there. You can see them in my backpack. And here's another muddy area where you can see the tracks. And that's a really good one. And there's one. There's some here. Okay, I just made some casts. There's SkunkApe tracks here. It's like an adult, probably the mother, and a couple of young ones. And there's all kinds of animal tracks there. There's a lot of coyote tracks. show this. There's a track right there. Track there. Tracks over here. So there's another smaller one that I didn't cast. So there's a couple of young ones. Some more tracks. There's some of them where the young ones are stepping in the adult one. There's another one. So I just made these casts. I'm going to stay here and let them dry, and then I'm going to take them up. Okay, I just stepped in here to look around the sold oak tree. Right here. This is really beautiful. And I'll walk over here to look around a little bit, maybe for some hair samples. And right here about eye level, and hanging from a little bit higher than that. So it's hanging from 6 foot. Was a couple strands of hair, one off of this limb and one over here off of this one. And you can see the camp area out there where they would be standing back here at night, I guess, watching the people camping. So those right there, that's about eyeball level with me, and I'm 5'10", 5'9", 5'10". Oh wow, here's some more. Here's some right here. It's hanging from up here. And these are hairs. And there's more up here. So whatever this was over 6 foot tall. They would have been standing right in here watching the camper. Just found something else. Here's a broken branch. So that's not an animal. That's too high. broken branch, and then there's hairs hanging up here from at least 6 foot high. Or something standing back in here watching the campground. There's some more hair right here. These are long too. These are definitely not hog hairs. They are really long. Okay, here's our hairs, and we'll take them out so we can see how long they are. These are some of the hairs that I got yesterday.
Okay, I'm going to stop it a minute.
Okay. Alright, here we are. We're taking these hairs out. I'm showing how long they are. Wow, these are... I got the tape measure out to 16 inches. Now if you go ahead and stop it. Alright. So I'm going to take a couple more out. So here's another one. I'm not going to pull them or stretch on them. That one's over 14 inches. And some of these I pulled out of the tree were at 6 foot high where they were stuck to the oak branches. And that one's over 16 inches. And then there were some I took off of some branches that were about waist high to me. Or not waist high, but about probably closer to shoulder height, chest height. These are kind of tangled. You can see that they're... Get a good look at them there. You can see that these are long as well. I'm not going to try to untangle them. Alright, that's good. I'll just show them all. Yep. These are the casts that I took yesterday. I've cleaned them off a little, but I'm waiting for them to dry a good 24 hours before I finish cleaning them. So the biggest ones are a little over 8 inches, about 8.5. Those I'm pretty sure were the adults. That one's right at 8 inches. This one's the juvenile. It's 6 inches long. That's one of the juvenile ones I took. And these look like they were probably like an adult female. They're about 3 1/4 wide. And this one in the middle here it looked like the toe slipped in the mud, so it made it a little unique looking. But they look like they're turning out pretty good. So I'll finish cleaning these up later today. So the tape measure there just for show how long they are and how wide they were.